And thank God in this room. Thank God we get term limits on the president. How do you stand on term limits for Congress and Senate?
Yeah. Again, I would prefer term limits be imposed by you.
Yeah, right.
I prefer that. Now, a term limit law. Let's say I was go to Congress and say we're going to limit everybody to 12 years, because that seems to be popular. I've seen that floating around the internet. Limit everybody to 12 years. The Supreme Court would strike it down immediately because it's unconstitutional. And that's true. It is unconstitutional. So we would have to amend the Constitution. I think we should be very, very careful when amending the Constitution. It should only be done during a constitutional emergency. Yes, sir?
2 terms for the president, that's limit.
Yes, but there's an amendment to the Constitution.
Why can't they add 2 of them?
Pardon me?
Why can't they expand that?
Well, they could, but it would have to be an amendment to the Constitution. Okay. It would have to be an amendment to the Constitution, and I don't like letting these people anywhere near the Constitution, to be honest with you. I think it would be unnecessary if we can engage the public, because you know the truth of the matter? It doesn't matter if we impose term limits. If we still have nothing but dishonest people running, we're still going to have dishonest people. We need the American public to become engaged and impose term limits. It won't even be an imposition at that point, because we're going to serve. We've lost that. This is a service. My going to Washington is a service. It's not.
Entitlement.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes, but after a while they look at it like an entitlement.
Yes, sir, they do. And you're going to have to impose that term limit on them. I'm telling you, I'm only going to serve 3 terms. That's a self-imposed term limit.
Right. Okay.
But I hope if I go to Washington and I don't do the things I say the first term, you throw me out and put somebody